Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV for a little bit of breaking news. I'm sure you will have seen it by now. It's done the rounds all over the internet, but we're here to talk about it. Liverpool have had a £75 million bid for Virgil Van Dijk accepted by Southampton. £75 million. That's a world record fee for a defender, and it's been accepted for a bid made by Liverpool. Liverpool who don't like to spend money. Liverpool who like having a positive net spend, apparently prepared to absolutely smash their own personal transfer record to buy Virgil van Dijk in January. Wow. Now, we've seen some of this bubbling under for the last few days. He's been getting left out of Southampton's matchday squad by Pellegrino, which is cool. Hopefully another great example of a man with a Liverpool tie. Helping us buy players in January. Rafa did a tremendous job of that when he was at Chelsea. Let's hope that continues. But yeah, obviously we've seen a lot of rumours, a lot of conjecture, talk that Man City were going to come in and they were going to make him their top target, etc., etc. We then had a little bit of a rebuttal that they were only offering him like third choice centre-back. He was going to have to come in and break up Otamendi, company, Stones, if he wanted to get into that team. Paul Joyce went as far as to say that he still wants to move to Liverpool as well, to confirm that. But yeah, it's being covered by all the major news outlets.
Paul Joyce has just done another tweet. He said, Virgil van Dijk to Liverpool to be announced tonight, undergone medical today, joins on January the 1st.
Wow, fantastic. So yeah, stay tuned for more of that as it breaks, of course. But Jeremy Wilson, deputy football correspondent for the Telegraph, was writing that Liverpool have finally won the race to sign him, and barring a late super bid from one of the other clubs who were in the running for him, they expected the deal to be completed. Now, of course, until he signs on the dotted line, inevitably we will sit here and we will cross fingers and we will cross toes. But yeah, look, it looks right here, right now, that Liverpool have finally landed their man. And for me, massive of Liverpool do it. Not because I think Van Dijk is worth £75 million. I don't think any footballer really is worth that amount of money, because even the ones at the other end of the pitch, you consider the value that you're getting. You can get Mo Salah for 35. You can pay double that for Lukaku and not get the same kind of return. Footy's mad like that. But in terms of laying a marker down, this is clearly a marker that was meant to be laid down in the summer. I don't think this is Liverpool trying to fix a problem. I think, things went wrong for reasons out of Liverpool's hands. Information was leaked about him potentially being tapped up, the whole Blackpool incident. And I've said the whole summer long, I felt as though this money was there to be spent. And the reason why Liverpool didn't go out and buy any other centre-half is because they were convinced that this was the player they want. This was their top target, and that they were going to get him. They just needed to have a little bit of patience to get the deal over the line. And, if you consider the amount of money that would take Liverpool spend up for the summer too, absolutely astounding when you consider that, of course, Naby Keita lined up for next summer as well. So, barring any late complications, if this goes through, I think that's a wonderful piece of business for Liverpool. He absolutely improves that back line. He is better than what we've got in terms of the centre-halves at the club. He makes us a better team. He goes straight into the first team, in my opinion. But I'll get to some of your comments right now. So if you've got any queued up, please do dive in.
A lot of people talking about the price. It is an awful lot of money. But Hidden Ninja says, if he fixes our defensive issue, I don't care what we pay.
This is the point, is that I don't know what people want. Listen, everyone has totally different thoughts and feelings. I don't want to group a load of people together, but there's a lot of people who complain that Liverpool don't spend money, that we're not competing, we're not competitive with the Man Cities and the Man Uniteds in terms of the money we're spending on players. This, I think, blows that out of the water. And look, it needs to be done consistently. It can't just be a one-off. But again, I don't think it is. When you consider we've paid 35 for Salah, the best part of 40 for Oxlade-Chamberlain. We've lined up what could be a 60-odd move for Naby Keita already for next summer, and then to go and spend 75 on Virgil van Dijk. That says to me that we've got the owners who are ambitious, owners who wish to back the manager by getting them the players that they want to do. So I just don't see how people can be arsed about it. It's not my money. Ultimately, if they want to spend it to make our squad better, then they absolutely should. Got a super chat here from James Phillips, £5. Thank you very much. Anyone who wants to drop the super chat in, always appreciated, and you will get your comment read out, of course. Never mind, VVD Paul. Where did you get that LFC Tiffany lamp that's on your channel? I need it. Keep up the great work. Thanks very much. You can, of course, subscribe to Mates TV. That is my channel. I might shit something out quickly on Van Dijk because, views. But I did a video and I said we needed to get him signed up in January, which is worth watching. That lamp, I don't think they make them, mate. It was a random test one made for, it's got like an American plug on it. I begged for it from someone who worked at Liverpool, the wonderful Harriet, who probably doesn't watch the show, who gave it to me, and I love it. So you don't even think you can have it. But thanks very much for the compliment. We've got another super chat. Coming in by Matchday Vlogs and Angry Gaming. Love that you spent a £5 just to say that, James. He says himself spending a £5. Fabulous. Si, have you got a couple of comments?
Yeah, so Mysterious Gamer says FSG out, they don't spend. 70 million is too much for Van Dijk. Make your minds up, for fuck's sake. He's our future captain and miles better than what we have. LFC, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex Nicholson said, do you think with this deal it rules out any deals for players such as De Vrij, Goretzka and Mayer with their contracts up in the summer? I don't, mate. I feel like Van Dijk, like I say, was meant to be done in the summer. Circumstances conspired against us, so we waited until the next possible opportunity to get him, which is now. If we had deals lined up for other players, if the plan was to go and put in a pre-contract for a Goretzka and Mayer or a Stefan De Vrij, then it wouldn't shock me if we continue. I don't think that would impact that, particularly if they're only going to be coming in the summer. I think Liverpool continue. I don't think personally that Liverpool's business is done this window. I think we will look to sign at least one more player. Who that will be, I guess, will be determined. But it wouldn't shock me to see us buy a Lamar or another attacking flair player, whether that's to come in January or again to come in the summer. Don't be shocked if Liverpool spend again. But even if they don't, that's a significant chunk of change spent this season on improving the squad. And I think you can see it start to pay dividends. We're rotating it, and we're still, we're rotating the squad. And we are where we want to be so far this season. We've done a great video on that actually. We've just done the mid-season review that's going to be going up on the redmentv.com, looking back on the top performing players, top goals, top assists, the high points, the low points, and addressing some of the major issues that people have and the criticisms, the concerns, and looking ahead to how good we think Liverpool's season can be. Go to the redmentv.com and subscribe for that, by the way. We've got one hint from Git. Good entertainment, £2, thank you very much. Who do you think we could get to replace Coutinho? I just think we get a new contract in, loads more money to replace the existing one that Coutinho has and convince him to stay for another season. Who knows, stranger things have happened. But other than that, I don't know, get a Goretzka, Mayer or Lamar, get one of them in and start building for the future.
We've got a comment from the Ugly Inside, which is a Southampton fan channel.
Hi, Freddie.
He says, right now I'll snatch your hand off for 75 million for someone whose attitude has been toxic this season and his performances have been woeful. Rightly
so. Freddie, I love you. I love you. You've been, your stoicism in the face of all of this transfer stuff over the last 6 months has been nothing sort of heroic. But, I think, I agree that it's a bit mad that he performed. So probably maybe his head wasn't in the right place, but as long as his head's in Liverpool, I'm sure no Liverpool fans will care. Scott Hawks drops in $10. Good lad. We're showing the willingness to invest big to improve the squad. That's just as exciting as buying Virgil Van Dijk himself. That point, absolute comment of the video, and the point I'm trying to drive home. Look, you don't want to spend £75 million on someone who's shit. Let's just clarify that. But again, to prove that Liverpool are prepared to act like big boys. We acted like a big boy in the window just gone by basically finally bullying Leipzig into a deal for Keita. And we acted like big boys by telling Barcelona to stick it up the hoop with regards to Phil Coutinho. But we needed to go and do this as well to go and establish ourselves by beating out Man City, by beating out Chelsea to a play that they clearly wanted, which, we did with Chelsea with Oxlade-Chamberlain as well. So I think it's a big sign that Liverpool are going in the right direction. One more comment, please, Si.
We've got one, I've just lost his name. S. Higgins, 182, he said, more important matter, what shirt number? I'd imagine he'll wear the number 4.
If that's the one been doing the rounds, hasn't it?
Yeah,
so number 4 is a very interesting shout. I would like to see him have number 5, but Genie's clearly just been a bit of a bell in that regard. But maybe he knew he was going to end up as an auxiliary defender in the back three. Right, we've got loads more transfer chats. If you want to go over to the redmentv.com, there is a January window prediction video. We actually talk about Van Dijk, mercifully, in that, but loads of other things we think Liverpool should make a move for, and we've got you covered throughout the entirety of January, because I think there's more stuff coming. I believe that at least one more transfer will happen, but we're going to be discussing all the possibilities. Go over to the redmentv.com, sign up. It is completely free for the first month. Get a little feel for what we do. do. We do 3 exclusive 45 to 60-minute shows every week. We do up to 5 exclusive podcasts every single week as well. So get your Liverpool fill on the redmentv.com. If you think that Virgil van Dijk is going to be an amazing acquisition for Liverpool, and if you're chuffed that Liverpool have gone big to make this happen, drop a like on this video as well. Thank you very much. Come on, Virgil van Dijk, sign on the dotted line and we can confirm it and all be happy. Ta-ra.